Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. As you can see, we have beautiful Dunedin in the backdrop. That's my setup for today. To be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I'm completely out of my comfort zone. I'm parked up on the side of a road. I'm using this Mitsubishi Outlander as my kitchen, and I've got vehicles going past, people are looking at me. I'm just, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna give it a go. The reason I'm doing this is I did see a little video a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, man, that would be awesome to do that on the Casusgrill. If you don't know what the Casusgrill is, Casusgrill is from Denmark. It's a single-use barbecue. It's made from cardboard, bamboo, and lava stone. It's an amazing product. I love it, and everyone that actually gets their hands on something like this, they rave about it. So we're going to crack into this a little bit later on. I'm going to do a bit of prep first, and we're just going to do a little basic salsa, and I'm doing a South American sandwich, which you use a chorizo sausage, which is Spanish, but choripan is a South American sausage. This one here, chulio, which I can only find at the supermarket. Everything I got here is from the supermarket, so it was a spur of a moment. I've driven down from Timaru to Dunedin today, and I thought, why not, let's just do it. So here I am, I'm getting amongst it, and let's just see what happens. Okay, yep, let's knock out this salsa. Like I said, real basic. Got flat leaf parsley, bit of green pepper, red, bit of red onion, tomato, and I'm going to spice it up just a little bit more because I don't know how spicy these sausages are. I want a little bit of kick in it, so it's really just going to knock it out. And somehow I reckon I'll be able to edit this and not put you through the whole formality of me cutting up all these vegetables. So I think they go something like that. Holy mackerel, it worked. It's amazing. Hey, so we're just going to throw that into my trusty little bowl here, which I've kindly borrowed from my accommodation. That knife, I bought that at the supermarket this afternoon as well. It's the sharpest knife I've got currently at the moment. I'm so slack at home, never sharpen my knives, so that was actually quite a joy to cut with. So we'll just throw all these ingredients into the bowl, get that in there. That's the parsley, red onion, capsicum. I wouldn't be too fussy about it. It's my green chilli, that tomato, that'll do. So I've got a little rag which I took for the accommodation as well. It's going to come in handy. It can go in my back pocket. So I'm just going to throw some red wine vinegar into it. I've never used this brand before, actually I've never seen it, but here it is. There's a little bit of a plug, something like that. And now I have something you can't skimp on, and that's good quality olive oil, and we all know that brand. So that's really, really nice. So I'm really just gonna get a good amount in there, and we'll just give that a little bit of a toss over, and we'll put that to one side. I mean, that's looking really, I mean, I could just chow down on that right now actually, but at the end of the day, we're not here so much about the food. It is about the Casusgrill, and I just really want to show you how awesome it is to cook with. It's made from cardboard, and comes in this nifty, natural looking packaging. And there's a little bit of instructions in there. I'll just put that down to the side. You've got a couple of tabs here, get rid of those. Here goes your grill. It's bamboo, check it out. Bit of cardboard there. This does not burn. These barbecues do not flare up, and if you cook with the barbecue correctly, so you're not going to overload it. They do recommend a certain weight. I won't go into that the instructions are there. It'll tell you. You can Google the information as well. The base is cardboard. This is lava stone or pumice. These are all natural materials. The briquettes are 50% charcoal, 50% bamboo compressed together. Got this little coating called oxylite, which is like a self lighter. So you literally just grab a lighter, which I've got in my pocket, which I had to buy. And I'll put that up close so you can see. And there is a little bit of a breeze up here, so it's gonna really work against what I'm trying to do. So I just hold the flame. You see that little spark? There we go, it's smoking away. Now what you do is, you do the four corners. And because they're all touching each other, it's gonna turn into a little chain reaction. I'll do another one, just, you know, for those ones that just didn't quite see what I did there. Look, look, I need to see, yeah, there we go. Right, you've got to understand, this is amateur hour right now. I have never done this before. I've lived in many of these barbecues, but I haven't spoken about it in front of a camera. And yeah, I kind of feeling a little bit more warmed up now. And I hate looking at myself in the camera. That's a little bit daunting as well. There we go, that one's going. Where's the camera? There it is. Can we see smoke coming? Yeah, we can see a little bit of smoke coming off that. There we go. Right, so we'll get the other two going. The weather is working in my favour. This morning it was overcast, it was 14 degrees, it was raining, it was miserable, and you know, this is what I've got now this afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon. It's definitely over 20 degrees. I'm actually going to take my jumper off very soon because it's really hot. We'll just fire this last one up. There we go, it's away. So the lava stone acts as an insulator, so it prevents the heat penetrating through to the cardboard and burning the cardboard. Also holds the heat in. Now the good thing about this is after you're finished with it, you can dig this into your garden soil and it acts as a soil conditioner. It's literally returning back to its natural environment. The cardboard can be recycled, it can be home composted, you can even put it on a fire and burn it at home in the winter time to get your fireplace started. So, you know, there's many ways of getting rid of it without no impact on the environment whatsoever. I've just popped out these little tabs. Now, these tabs are going to hold the base, and I'm just going to put that to one side. I actually got this chopping board, obviously to cut food on, but because I've got a rental car, and I'm not going to name the company because I don't know if I'll get in trouble or not, but I'm putting down the board just as an extra precaution, because they do get quite hot underneath eventually. You can pick them up, you know, on the side. They advise you not to pick them up, but hey, you know, you can if you need to. And so this base here just elevates the barbecue, so you have got airflow happening underneath. Now these briquettes, they'll just change from charcoal black to grey within 5 to 6 minutes. They say 5 minutes on the packaging. I think if they said 5 to 6 minutes, it's a pain. So I say 5 to 6 minutes because normally that's how long it takes. Now with any kind of barbecue, we all know if it's a bit windy, we put up a bit of a shelter. The weather is working in my favour, so I think I'm pretty good at the moment. And you know, light a fire responsibly, or sorry, not a fire, but a barbecue. You know, if it's 40 knot winds and you're in a dry tinder area, I mean, you're not going to have a barbecue, are you? I mean, it's just setting yourself up to fail. The last thing we want to be doing is creating a scrub fire. But I've got this elevated. I'm away from all those environments, and I'm trying to be cautious and responsible as much as possible. So I've got my little base set up. I've got these little tabs here, and I'm just going to slot like so onto the base. And you need to just pull that tab out a little bit so it does slot down into the little groove. And you've got some nice little green lines there. You can just see it. That's where you want to line it up. If it's poking out a bit, it's going to be off kilter a little bit, which really doesn't matter. But if you want it to look nice and snazzy and nice and level and straight, then you've got those lines there for it. So that's just humming along there now. You can just see some of those briquettes going grey. So we're wanting these briquettes to go fully grey. That's our signal to start cooking. Here's our grill. You've got a little couple of grooves there on each side. Where you just slot that in. I can feel that just slot down nicely over top. There it is. It's ready to go. So I'm going to be waiting for that. While we wait for that, I'm going to prep my bread and my sausage meat. Now there's numerous ways you can do this sandwich. But the video I saw, I thought it was quite nifty, and I thought that's going to work really well with this barbecue. I will sort of touch base on the barbecue. Just lastly, you can actually drop some seafood on top of that. So mussels, oysters, scallops. You can place them right on top and they'll just steam open. So it doesn't have to be just used for the grill. You can use direct onto the stone. So thought I'd just let you know that, because it is very versatile. Now you get an hour's optimum cook time out of this. Once they turn grey, you get an hour's optimum cook time. Now it gets up to about 220 degrees. It's not as hot as your traditional charcoal or gas barbecue. So the cooking process is a little bit slower than your traditional barbecue, which is fine. So if you're at the park or the beach and you're not in a hurry, there's no rush, it's foolproof. You literally cannot burn anything on this barbecue. It just cooks at a really nice heat. You get that beautiful charcoal flavour coming through onto your meats or your vegetables. You can put pita breads on it. It's completely out after 2 hours and 20. So if you utilise your cooking time with your proteins and your vegetables, maybe a bit of bread, there's no reason why you can get some cheeky little morsels and get your marshmallows onto a skewer, or when that heat starts dropping off after an hour, you can literally just put them on the grill and just turn them with your fingers and they will just come up beautifully, nice and golden, and no burnt marshmallows. So anyways, I'm just going to need this chopping board, so I'm going to get the length of my, I've got 2 rolls, but I'm just going to do one, because I've got a couple more backups in the boot, so I could always fire up another barbecue if I need to. I've actually had a couple mountain bikers come past, and there's one fella, he's coming up the hill a couple of times with his dog, and I said, oh, I've actually got a bottle of wine, and when you finish, mate, come have a wine and something to eat. Anyway, so split that roll, any roll. I've just got a baguette from the supermarket, no frills. Haven't gone super fancy. I don't think I need to. It's a street food, the sandwich, so we're just going to keep it real basic. Crack into the sausages. Now, I have never done this before, so this is the first time I have done this. Hey, so here we go. Make an incision into the sausage. You want to get rid of that membrane or the skin. Get rid of that, and it's really, really easy. I just want to spread this over the whole entire bread roll, and literally to the edges, because I don't want this bread to burn at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and I might even just do that magic thing. I've sort of got this habit now, obviously. I'm going to use my knife, so it goes something like this. I can't believe it works. I really can't. Look at that, there it is. So I think I've done a pretty good job of getting all that sausage. I used 2 in the end. One was going to be enough. You know, you could put 3 or 4 on it if you want to. So here we go. Now, whilst I was doing that, they are grey. We are at optimum heat, so we're good to go. That keeps on sliding, so I'm just going to put that there. So literally face down. You do not have to do anything now. I'm just going to leave that like that, and that will start to sizzle away, smoke away. I'm actually really hungry. I do apologise if I'm mumbling or not getting my words out right. Like I said, I haven't done this before. It's the first time. I learnt something today, and I do a bit of travelling around for my job, and I'm quite fortunate that I get to eat at quite a few places, and I love food. I love everything about food, how it makes people happy, how it can be healthy, and just to, you know, see people eating and enjoying the food, it's great. And so, you know, real basic street food, you know, I really love. And I stayed at this motel in Timaru last night, which was actually on the main road, at the main road, and I was awake from 1:15 this morning to 4 o'clock, and I reckon I was close to counting 100 trucks in that time. And obviously I've been doing a bit of driving over the last few days, and doing meetings and so forth, so I am quite tired at the moment, but I'm cracking on. I don't know if you can hear that. You can definitely saw that. So things are happening. It's starting to cook, and so we'll just keep an eye on that. And I think I'm going to step away, let you watch this if you want to. If you don't, you can just fast forward to this section where I'm actually going to put that salsa into this bun, and I'm going to crack into it. I'm really hungry, like I said, and I can't wait. Actually, I'm quite excited, so enjoy. Hey folks, bit of behind the scenes here. As you can see, that's my cameraman over there. Haven't really given him a name yet. It's my $12 magnetic cradle holder from the warehouse. So he's doing a magnificent job, and obviously, yeah, this is it. As you can see, just me, my trusty rental car, which actually that bonnet's it's working a treat. You know, there's a few punters coming up the hill. This is obviously a very popular place to come and do your mountain biking. There's obviously mountain biking tours or companies that bring van loads of people up, and they get to have a bit of fun and cruise on down this massive hill. What am I on? I'm on Signal Hill? Signal Hill? Yeah, I think that's where I am. Anyway, so I don't know, maybe this camera, this iPhone's maybe not as good as quality as the one that's filming me at the moment, but we might even do a little viewage up the top there, just to give you a bit of a scope. But check it out, that is coming along quite nicely. Anyways, I'll let you get back to your other scenic shot. Okay, welcome back to Dan's Cooking. Dan's Cooking. Geez, that's lame. That is not the name of the segment. I hope no one follows me after this, really. I'm not trying to get popularity here. I'm just here to promote the barbecue, and I really want everyone to know about this barbecue, because they should. It's such a bloody cool barbecue. And if you've ever used those tin-foiled barbecues, you know, those single-use ones, you can still buy them. I remember using them in London back in 97, 98, 99. You know, if you've done that, you wouldn't have had a barbecue. So you make do with what you can get your hands on. It might be a supermarket trolley, or it's most probably going to be one of those tin-foiled disposable single-use barbecues. And to be honest, they're bloody crap. They burn your food. They take so long to try and get going, and then you never really get them going anyway, because they just don't work. So these do. You saw how easy it was. That was literally 5 to 6 minutes lighting 4 of those briquettes, and you know, it's just cooking away. I mean, I'm not going to maximize my time with this today, which is always a shame, and it'll be the first time I've just cooked for myself on one of these. Normally, you know, it's 2, 3 or 4. Take it out on the boat, put it on the bait board, have a toasty, have a sausage and bread. I mean, you just can't do that on a little runabout, but you can with one of these, the Casusgrill, and they're awesome. Off to the park, you can go skiing, have your lunch, have a barbecue, out on the yacht, go for a hike, go for a ride. These guys can come down this hill a couple of times, have a break, have a sausage, have a steak, have some seafood, and then get back into it. You can dispose of it and make sure it's completely out. I will say that you've got to make sure it's out before you go and put it into a bin. If it does go to the landfill, it's going to break down. You know, it doesn't have to go to a commercial facility. There's no plastics in it. It's all natural materials. And I'm going to have a little sneak peek. Well, actually, I'll bring it up this way because I just want to see. No, I'm going to do it. Oh, look, I think that's ready. It's ready. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's just sizzling away. Now, obviously that heat, you won't want to turn it over. You just don't want that crusty, eh? You can if you want, but that heat's come through that bun, and it's, you know, it's just warmed this up. This is nice and warm. It's great. So really, we're ready to eat now. So I'm just gonna put this barbecue, because it is hot. Like, as I said, you know, earlier, you can pick it up, but you know, underneath, actually I can still pick that up, you know, but it does eventually get really, really hot. It doesn't get to the stage where it burns, but it can get really, really hot. So, you know, if you're picking it up, just pick it up on the sides here where the briquettes ain't. Yeah, I'll just put it to the side there. I'm going to put that there onto my chopping board. That's just sizzling away. Oh gosh, that looks so good. I'll give us another good little turn over. You know what, I'm going to put some more olive oil in there because I just think it needs it. I haven't seasoned this. I don't think I need to. I think there's enough seasoning in the sausage. So let's get amongst it. So we'll get that in there. Just load it up. So good. I have not done this before, and I'm really excited because it does look mean as carp pie. You name it, you call it anything you want. But that, my friends, is a South American sandwich, and I'm just going to squeeze that like that. Check it out. And it was all because I did it on the Casusgrill. They're so good. I've really just got to go for it now, eh? Here's my cloth. I need my cloth. You should see this bonnet demoed. It's so funny. It's got so many bugs and crap on it. So it's just really, oh my hand, oh my gosh, this is so good. On a plonk. Beautiful. I did come prepared. I've got a nice little Baldy glass here, hand blown, recycled glass from Morocco. It's actually a product I sell quietly. If you want to find out more about the Casusgrill, we just do more than just the Casusgrill. We import some beautiful kitchen to table serveware, homewares from all around Europe, and a little bit from North Africa, and this is where these come from, Morocco. This is my glass choice of this afternoon. I found the cheapest Argentinian red wine I could find at the supermarket as well. I hope it's really nice. It might not be, but let's pour one of those out, because I think I deserve it, because I've done something today I've never done before, and you might not even see it, because I might go, nah, bugger it, I'm not going to let anyone see this. But if you do, I hope you do enjoy it. I've had a bit of fun doing this, actually, to be honest, and it's most probably the last time you're going to see me doing something like this as well. And there's a high demand for me to, you know, crack onto another recipe with the barbecue on a car bonnet. I think I possibly could have a theme going on here. And cheers. I was going to be quite funny, because when I was driving down this afternoon from Timaru to Dunedin, I was sort of mapping through my head, how am I going to do this? And I kind of want to throw a bit of humour into it. And I was going to splurt this wine out everywhere and say it was bloody disgusting, but it's not. It's actually really nice. So I've got to be careful, because I am driving, and so I'm only going to have one of these, and I might just treat myself back at my accommodation tonight, because I won't be having dinner out. I've already got my dinner here. I don't even know what time it is. I am waffling on, so I will cut this off. It's 25 to 6 in the afternoon in beautiful Dunedin, up in Signal Hill with the Casusgrill, with my South American sandwich. I mean, this is amazing. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and get amongst it. Get in touch with Epicure Trading. We're based in Auckland. We can tell you where to go and buy these. They are scattered around the countryside nationwide. If you do see them, you'll most probably now know what they are. A lot of people might see the packaging and they won't know. They don't know the story. Here goes the story. I've just explained it to you. I hope you do. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Okay, Barry, cup. Yeah, back again. Just behind the scenes again. So that was the aftermath of my first video. That's this goodness down there. That's what you do to your rental car when you're away on holiday or away on work. You take one of these with you. You can travel with them too, you know. You can put them in your suitcase and go overseas and have a barbecue on the beach. I mean, I did that a couple of years ago with the family, and it was awesome. So, you know, they only weigh 900 grams. You can see how small they are. There's packaging. You can get one in your boot, just, you know, spare. You can have, you know, one on the boat. You never know when you're going to need one of these to have a little little bit of kai, and hey, enough said. Still.